and welcome to my channel, Purposeful Play. I'm Danielle and I teach 4K in Wisconsin. And today I'm keeping it real. I know that there are people who put out YouTube videos that have this beautiful background behind them, but this is what's going on in my classroom right now. I've moved to a new school and a new class, and I am still unpacking and setting up, so this is what it's like. That's okay. Today I want to talk to you about social emotional learning, and in preschool age children, this is definitely the main focus for what you are doing as an educator. I'm going to share my top six things that I like to use in my classroom. So let's get started. The first thing I want to share with you are timers, sand timers. The thing I love about these ones is they're big, great for kids to be holding and carrying around if they need to, and it's visual. So they know that when this sand is gone, their time is up. These are great for kids who may have difficulty transitioning to, from playtime to maybe snack time. You can say, you have 1 more minute to play, and then it's time for us to clean up. Or if a child is having a difficult time and they might have to move away from the group and go to your cozy corner, you can have them take a timer with you and say, you know what, why don't you take 3 minutes, and then when this is all done, come back and join us if you're ready. These ones are from Amazon, and I will link them down below. There is a 3-minute, a 1-minute, a 5-minute, and a 10-minute timer. So all of those come in a set, I believe, but I can't remember. I'll have to check it out. They are also available at Lakeshore and probably Discount School Supplies, but these ones were purchased on Amazon. So, second thing that I love are solutions. These ones I've printed out, cut out, laminated, and these ones are from the Seesaw website, which is I'm reading off my notes here, the Center on the Social and Emotional Foundations for Learning. They have other great resources, but this one is my favorite. I have used it for 7 years, and I love the pictures. I love what they have to say, and here's how I use them. When kids have a problem, a social problem between two friends, I hang them up just all side by side somewhere in our classroom, and I say, hey, what solution do you think you could use to solve your problem? I take them over to where we have them posted, and I say, oh, trade, do you think this one would work? And then they say no. Or I'd ask them, do you need to wait and take a turn? Do you think that one would work? Yes or no. And the one thing that's really important before you just slap all these up on a board is that you teach these one by one, and you practice them together, and you model them with your students. So those are available. I also print these out in a little small one and have them on a binder ring so that students can take that little one out with them over to where they're playing. If they don't want to leave their center, they can take those over and they can solve a problem with a friend. They're also really great to take outside for recess. So have them hanging on your recess bag, and they can use those to solve a problem. I cannot even count how many times I've had students walk over to where these are posted and talk with their friends, pointing and deciding together which solution is the best solution. And sometimes I will walk them over there and say, where do you see the solution hit your friend? And they stand there for a minute and they go, well, I don't see that up there. And then that's a discussion to have. Yeah, hitting your friend is not a way to solve a problem. Let's find another solution. Absolutely must-haves, in my opinion, in your classroom. Another thing, I'm going to transition to the next thing that I want to say is a must-have, are puppets. These guys are from our social emotional curriculum, which is second step. And this is George and this is Sally, and they always introduce a new solution to us. Now, if you have students that are reluctant to maybe listen to what a teacher is talking about, you will be amazed at what they will listen to when it's a puppet talking. Now, you don't have to have fancy voices. George is sometimes British or Texan, or who knows from where else he is. Depending on my day, I don't know, sometimes my voice changes with them. They do not care. It does not matter as long as you have these puppets with you. great must-have for teaching any kind of skill. Emotions, solving social problems, puppets. So that's the third thing. The next thing I have is an I need and I feel board. Now this is hanging again on a binder clip in our classroom. Students can go and find it and let us know what they need. Now, of course, again, this has to be taught to your students before you just pass it to them and say, use it. So we go through each emotion. We use our puppets to talk about what this emotion might look like, what might be happening in your body when you're having these feelings before they even get to use this board. And then they can also choose what they need. So if someone is feeling, maybe they're feeling sad, they can put this up here and they can choose, you know what, I need to take a walk, if that's a choice, or I need to take a break. I wish I could tell you where I found these online. If I find where I found them, I'll link it down below. And if not, you can just Google feeling faces and these things as well, or even create your own. So another must-have for social emotional learning. Another thing I have are fidgets or sort of calm down toys. So these are ones that kids can use. Maybe they need them during your large group time when you're listening to a story and they don't like to sit still or aren't able to sit still. Then they can have these in their hands and they are focusing with these in their hands. Doesn't mean they're not listening to your story. It just means that they might need to be busy with their hands. A little squishy ball. Here's a sensory bottle that is glitter, and then they can watch it as the glitter settles, and maybe some thinking putty here. So those are some things you can keep close to your carpet or large group time. This also can be kept near your cozy corner. We call it a cozy corner. You might call it something else. Maybe a calm down spot, a place in your classroom that is quiet and that is comfortable, where a child can go when they're having those really strong emotions. Have a place set up. Again, you will have to teach the kids how to use that and when it is needed and what it is needed for. And don't be upset if a child wants to use that frequently during the day, because it is very helpful to them. So I think that is all I want to share with you today. Timers, the solutions to solve social problems, puppets, I feel I need board, fidgets or calm down toys, and the sixth thing was a place where a child can go to calm down. I know so many of us are teaching virtually starting back this school year, but I wanted to tell you that these skills can still be taught virtually. When you are teaching about solving social problems, use your puppets, record videos and share those with family. Send copies of the solutions home, either in the baggie of materials that you might be sending home or via email. These skills of regulating emotions and solving social problems are just so important to be taught and practiced at this age. So don't forget that this still can be taught even though you're not physically with your students. If you have any other suggestions for teaching social emotional skills and learning with preschoolers, put it down in the comments. I'd love to hear your suggestions. And don't forget to like this video if you've liked it. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any other videos. And I will see you in the next one. Have a happy day.